let's go to the full summary of One Piece chapter 1138. Are you ready? Then let's go. Hello everyone, we finally have the full summary of One Piece chapter 1138. But before we begin, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Now let's get into the video. Chapter 1138, title Harley in Japanese. The kanji mean sacred text. Cover story, The Substitute Pilgrimage of the Golden Harvest by the Ogre Child Yamato, Volver 24 Sty. Yamato and the group find Who's Who at a secret base. He is wearing Wano-style clothing, but still keeps his mask on, and is drinking with his subordinates and some geishas. Chapter start. The chapter picks up exactly where the last one ended. Loki regains consciousness and asks Shamrock if he has any connection to the pirate. Red-haired Shanks. Loki. Great pirates and the celestial dragons are complete opposites, so how can you two have the same face? Shamrock reveals that Shanks is his younger twin brother who was raised separately from him. Shamrock says that Shanks once returned to marry Gyui's, but chose to live in this chaotic and imperfect world. There is no flashback of Shanks at this moment, only dialogue. Loki finds it ironic that he now has a rivalry with both brothers. He then swears revenge for everything, especially for his animal friends. Are you threatening me? Boss, don't waste your time on this weakling. I know, there's no need to attack him directly. Cerberus. Shamrock draws his sword, and from it, a giant three-headed dog named Cerberus emerges. It's not yet clear if this is a devil fruit power or something else. The Cerberus looks like Moria's zombie, but much more menacing. Dark clouds float around its neck, and each of its three mouths holds a sword. Gunko creates a massive bird using his arrows. Before leaving, Shamrock orders the three heads of Cerberus to detach from its body and fly on their own. Then, the body of Cerberus transforms back into a sword. Shamrock and Gunko jump onto the bird of arrows and fly away. Shamrock, if you survive this, feel free to come for revenge. I'll be waiting for you then. Loki, no way. You must be kidding, this can't be happening. Getting stabbed by this is bad. The three heads of Cerberus, each holding a sword, spin in the air and fly at high speed toward Loki. Then the three heads pierce Loki's torso at the same time. Loki, curse you, celestial dragons! Damn it. Meanwhile, as they fly away from the underworld, Shamrock and Gunko talk. Suppressing them right away seems difficult. Let's start by capturing the children first. Call another person. Understood. Which one do you want? Scene shifts to the Orust Castle. Luffy and his group are talking to the giant guards he met in the previous chapter. Luffy gets angry because the giant guards say they were attacked by red-haired Shanks. He refuses to believe that Shanks would do something like that and starts talking about how amazing and honorable he is. Nami chuckles when she sees Luffy getting so worked up. You really trust Shanks, huh? Of course I do. Nami, you'd be mad too if someone spoke badly about Morimare, right? It's Bell-mare. Then it must be someone who looks exactly like him. Or maybe his brother. Shanks' brother. If he has one, I can only imagine he's a great guy. But I've never heard Shanks talk about family. Apparently he's been on a pirate ship since he was a kid. I guess his family must be Roger, Rayleigh, the entire Roger crew. Except for Buggy, of course. The scene suddenly shifts to the mysterious man we saw a few chapters ago. We only see him from the back, but he is the same man who was drinking with Crocus in the cover story of chapter 631. The mysterious man is walking toward Orust Castle, already very close to the main gate. This scene cuts to Franky, who is examining the treasure tree atom with Ripley. Franky notices a massive mural painting on the tree trunk. We still can't see it completely. Ripley says, "I believe these are children's drawings from a long time ago, which fossilized and became part of the tree bark. This mural holds great historical significance, being one of this nation's cultural treasures. It is estimated that they were drawn between 800 and 900 years ago. If this is true, then they belong to the same period as the Void Century. Franky says. Then we have to show this to Robin. I'll tell her later. But this seems odd for an Elbaf drawing. They don't look like giants to me. As Franky speaks, we see some of the mural drawings, including a mermaid princess, a robot similar to Emeth, and a creature with strange ears. Ripley says, I agree. In the history we know, while wars between different races are not uncommon, there are no records of alliances between them, which makes it even more likely that this painting is simply children's drawings. Scene cuts to the Walrus School. We see children playing and Ange teaching a class. At the Owl Library, Saul picks up the book Harley, which contains Elbaf's sacred texts, to show Robin. It is an extremely old book with a sun symbol on the cover, similar to the one we saw in Kuma's church during his flashback. Saul explains that there are many interpretations of the sun god, but that he and his rhythm appear in legends all over the world. Harley has 3 chapters, and each one represents a world. The 3rd chapter is said to be the world we currently live in, and the end of the chapter foretells events that have not yet happened. Robin looks at the book Harley and says, I'm reading it now. In the absolutely epic final double-page spread of the chapter, we see the full mural alongside Robin's translation of Harley's text. The mural is incredibly detailed, making it difficult to describe completely, but I'll try. Mural details. The treasure tree atom is at the center of the mural, dividing it into 2 halves. Above the tree, there is a winged monster/demon breathing fire from its mouth. Right side of the mural, we see a great city being attacked by a massive serpent. Beside it, there is an ark with a king, angels, and animals. There is also a moon and people making offerings, which resemble stars. This last part resembles the paintings that Enel found on the moon. Left side of the mural, a great battle is taking place. Nika, or Joy Boy, is fighting against a massive winged demon holding the sun in its hands. Nika is fighting alongside various races, including giants, one of them has horns, samurai, Lunarians, minks, a mermaid princess accompanied by sea creatures, angels, a robot similar to Emeth, and many human ships. One of them appears to be from Alabasta. And here is what the sacred texts of Harley say. On Earth, there are flames. Humanity, driven by desire, touched the forbidden sun. The enslaved prayed, the sun god appeared, the earth deity was enraged. They shall never meet again. The second world. In the void, there is breath. The forest deity sent demons. The sun did nothing except spread seeds. The people of the half moon had a dream. The people of the moon had a dream. Men became gods after slaying the sun. They shall never meet again. In chaos, there is the void. The tormented shadow remembers the promised day and hears the sound of the fragmented moon. The sun god dances and laughs, leading the world to its end. The sun will return, and so will come a new dawn. They shall meet again. End of the chapter. No break next week. And that was the full summary of One Piece. Remember, we still have scans and the full reading coming up, so stay tuned to the channel. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. See you next time. Thank you.